Check. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 13, 2015, and welcome to our live market analysis for the EUR/USD. I'm the Chief Technical Analyst here at HyperFX Academy, and I'll be walking you through some of the trade setups that occurred during the US session for the EUR/USD. On the chart, we're using a 5-pip Renko chart, so each of these boxes represents 5 pips in movement, and we're combining that with our zigzag indicator. And the rules for this basic system, which we introduced early on in our workshop, is we're using 2 types of trend lines, and that's it. It's either an angled trend line or a horizontal trend line. And what decides whether we use a horizontal trend line or an angled trend line is simple. It's the position of the second dot in relation to the previous dot. So if we have 2 blue dots, for example, here, and the second blue dot is lower than the first blue dot, then we use a horizontal trend line. But if the second blue dot is higher, then we can use an angled trend line. So our first entry for the day would have been this down break here. Okay, so this is our first entry for the day here. As you can see, this was a great entry. It went for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 pips. 40 pips is amazing. I mean, on a larger account, if you're trading 10 standard lots, that could be a $4,000 trade within, an hour. And if you have a smaller account size, say you're trading 1 standard lot, that could be a $400 trade. Either way, it's very impressive. So that was our first down break, our first entry for the day. And if you had missed that, our second entry would have been this. You notice this dot is lower than this, so we use another horizontal trend line. And you can see here that this bar, this Renko bar, crossed this trend line at this position here, which signals our second sell signal for the day. And this, again, went for 5, 10, 15, 20 pips. So if you had missed this initial entry, you had another opportunity to get in there, okay? So those were our first 2 sell entries. And then after that, we had our first buy entry or opportunity here. So you notice that this candle crossed this trend line at this position. So that signals our first buy entry for the day. And again, that's a great signal because it went for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 pips. Again, a nice movement. This is the EUR/USD during the US session, so you're going to get a lot of these nice big movements, and another $3,500 trade or $350 depending on your account size. And that was our first buy signal, but our third signal for the day. And if you had missed that, you had another angled trend line here. You notice this red dot is lower than this, so we can use the angled trend line again. And then you had another opportunity to get in at this location. And that again went for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 pips. So if you had missed this entry, you got another chance at this location here and another very nice trade on the upside. And after that, we had another signal right here. You notice that this bar, Renko bar, broke the trend line on the downside here, and this was a 5, 10, 15 pip move. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 simple entries. All of them are profitable, and it's amazing the power that such a simple system has. Renko bars, combining them with the zigzag indicator, which identifies support and resistance, and then simply applying 2 types of trend lines depending on the position of these dots, and you have a winning system. So I hope a lot of you are taking advantage of these videos and applying these principles to your trading. And we look forward to posting these videos every day with the setups that occurred during the US session to help some of the traders out there who may be struggling with this very basic system. But again, it's a very powerful system. Thank you again for tuning in, guys. It's about 4:45 in the evening here. And we'll be back Monday afternoon again with another market recap, either for the EUR/USD or the pound dollar, using the Renko bars and angled and horizontal trend lines. Till then, happy trading. Thank you very much.